Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are busily painting Africa red, and eventually that'll happen. I want to check to see, yeah, we're still truced with this guy. So we're going to have to push our way into like Teta and then over this way into like Carthage as well. Carthage is definitely too big to forced vassalize. We could potentially holy war for kingdom, but we've already done that, I'm pretty sure, this life. Yeah, we did that in Italy. So that won't be an option for the moment. We're going to continue to push over here, but I do want to check in real quick on our situation here. So we currently have plate armor being fascinated. That will be done in 12 months. Sappers in 8 months. Okay. I do want rightful ownership. Rightful ownership would be great. Standing armies would be really good too. So we're going to get both of these done, but I think for the moment, we're just going to come in here. Can we force vassalize this guy? No, we can't. But we can holy war for a duchy, and that is a single county, isn't it? No, that's 2 counties. Okay, how many would he have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, he's going to have too many for us to force vassalize after this duchy claim. Is this count claim better? No, that is not. Okay, so we're going to grab this duchy claim. Can we force vassalize Sao? No, we don't have a CB. So we're going to have to hold off on that for the moment, and everything else is too far away. So I think we're just going to fight this war for the time being. They have about 10k troops. We'll raise up a few of our own. Excellent. So that's like 4,000 troops, 5,000, 7,000. We need around 15. There we go. That'll do. And our men-at-arms have not arrived yet. We'll just wait on those. There we go. Group that all together and create our siege force. Something along the lines of that will do. And we will siege this down just incredibly quickly. We're going to walk in towards their capital. I'm not sure where their army will be, but we'll see. If they're smart, they'll try to come around this way and hit our siege force from the back. But we'll see if that ends up happening. Well, this siege is going very quickly. Kordofan and South Kordofan will be under our control very shortly. I'm actually surprised that we don't see their troops. Huh. We do need a new spy master. We'll put in this fine gentleman. Still no sign of their troops. We'll slow siege in their capital, I guess. That's fine. We have ticking on our side now. Somebody was trying to murder us. That's very rude. Speaking of which, there's a murder secret on our player heir. Okay. Just wanted to check in here. He is a flamboyant trickster. Hilarious. Okay, well, that's not the biggest of deals. We could become a witch, or we could not. We'll choose not for now. We just discovered sappers, and what gets exposed next for us? That is standing armies. Okay, that's really solid. I don't really care too much about promissory notes or necessarily noblesse oblige, although that will be good later. Primogeniture we're already on. We don't care about that. We started with primogeniture just because of our import, so that's fine. Rightful ownership is definitely what we go for after plate armor, and that'll be done very soon. So we're going to head down over this way. More of heading up than anything. There's plate armor, and at this point, we're going to grab rightful ownership. So that'll be done in 8 years. That's good. We're going to be able to make multiple claims, and that's particularly good against things like Roman Greece. So that'll be fine. We'll get that done. And the capital will fall before we get there, I think. Yep, there we go. We actually captured him. And so the war is over. We enforce our demands and disband our troops. We are, of course, going to have to hand out these titles. So we'll grant those to a noble of the Armenian culture. Perfect. We're not hitting a vassal limit issue right now. Although we could definitely grant these over to the Kingdom of Egypt. And we're going to go ahead and do so. We may as well. And we could grant these as well. There. That's probably the extent of the Kingdom of Egypt, if I had to guess. Yeah, I think that's all the further we're going to send that. Okay, when is our truce with Adal up? Let's see here. Which one of these is Adal? Wait, is our truce up? It is up. Wonderful. So we can forced vassalize this guy. And that is definitely something that we're interested in doing. So we're going to drop our men-at-arms here. How many troops does he have? Not enough to deal with our men-at-arms. Cool. He might try to stack wipe our 0 troops here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's trying to walk away. We're going to catch him up here. That'll stack wipe for sure. That's 50% war score. We're going to walk in, take his capital. Honestly, taking his capital might end this war. Let's see. Yep, so it does. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops yet again. This guy is now under our control. I do want to grant these counties over here to someone, and I think this guy is as good as any. So we're going to move them in here. There we go. No counties there. And then Sao. We can force vassalize Sao, but that would cost 960. We don't have that level of prestige for the moment, but we can call a hunt and get some prestige that way. We're going to need to bank up prestige. That said, we can also, over this way, start to do holy wars, I believe. Yes, we can holy war for, like, this duchy. That's okay. We could become a friend of animals. What would that get us? Bonus prestige per month. Do it. Sounds great. A Hearthide Court artifact. We've got court artifacts. I'm not too concerned about that. I do want to come in over here and take a look at how this is all going. Looks like we do need to get some constructions rolling here, so we may as well have that going right now. We're going to want to get additional economic constructions done first. We also want to host a grand feast. Cool. We'll gain some extra prestige there as well. Welcome, friends. Okay, so there's all of our gold spent for the time being. Well, this guy's going to give us 150 more gold from damaging our artifact. Sounds good. Okay, we can change this guy's contract. We're going to bump up his feudal taxes. Wonderful. Our friend died. That's not great, but it's okay. So we're definitely going to want to holy war this guy. That's for sure. And if we're going to do that, do we want to go after Carthage as well? We would need to, like, holy war for duchy here. That's an awkward duchy. That's a very awkward situation. We could holy war for the kingdom, but we can only do one of those per lifetime. 150 prestige comes in, and at this point we want to go on a pilgrimage if we can, and we can, so we will definitely do that. We want to go on the longest pilgrimage possible. There we go. So as far as this guy goes, we probably want to holy war our way through this until we can vassalize him. Dedicated pilgrim, huh? Or theatrical pilgrimage. Nope, that doesn't actually help. What about a worldly pilgrimage? No, that's diplomacy. Okay. So we'll get ourselves a little bit more piety per month. That'll be fine. We can demand a few payments. I'm not necessarily that concerned about that, but we could. 75 prestige? Oh, we got wounded. That's sad. So we are currently 64 and in poor health. We're going to need to push through these as quickly as we can because we don't want to lose our piety and prestige. So we are going to do a holy war for duchy over here. Now there's not really anything else to target other than Carthage here. Carthage is a little stronger, but really not very much. We could declare on them just for this single de jure county. That'll be fine. So we're going to eliminate these guys first and then go after Carthage, I think. Yeah, this will be fine. We'll walk in over here as soon as we're done gathering. We have walked the holy path. Perfect. They've got allies joining their wars, but I'm not concerned about this. Carthage might have enough troops to defeat our force here. We'll see. Sure, we'll get a jewelry casket. That's fine. Showing the king. 120 gold. I like it. So we're marching in here. They're turning around. Interesting. I'm not sure why they've decided to do this. We did just get some constructions finished in our capital. We should probably head over here and see about getting a few more done. So pastoral lands, and is that it? That's the only one that I see available. Okay. Sounds good. So we'll get this siege done very quickly. Incredibly quickly. That was 29% war score there. So these 3 sieges should end the war on their own. We do get a stewardship perk, and that is going to be, I think it is my domain, because I want to grab additional cash here. Now, where are my loyal subjects? We're going to get 750 gold, and we can see the Carthaginian army and the pause menu up over here. Excellent. Hello, pause menu. Fancy meeting you here. They're going to walk in on us, which is interesting. That's going to end this war for us. So there we go. We'll enforce those demands, and we will head up over this direction. Attacking Carthage. In fact, we'll come up here and then come up here. Hopefully we get there in time to catch them. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. We'll grant these out. Wonderful. So, of course, we now have CBs on this guy, which I'm pretty sure we can't forced vassalize him. He's fairly large. We'll have to chip away at him a bit, but that's okay. Offer concubine, we don't really care. We can decline that. And we did finish up constructions, so let's hop up over here, see about getting a few more going. We're maxed out economically here. Not here, though, so that's great. We definitely want to continue our economic upgrades. And that Carthaginian force was stack wiped. Perfect. That was actually their full army. We're at 50%, and we should be capped there. Yes, indeed. So now we just need to siege. They're going to get ticking war score against us fairly soon, but we will get it back. And there's a lot of Carthaginian awkwardness over here, for sure. But we will go ahead and get this Chancellor replaced. There we go. The siege is going a little slower. They've upgraded their forts a little higher, I see. Okay. 60% war score there. And we will have ticking now. 77. Now we have to embark. So I feel like we embark. We can't navigate rivers, so we land here. That'll do. That'll cost 73 gold, and it'll take some time to get there. But we're full on supplies. We should be okay. Off we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can get any more constructions going. That would be absolutely great if we could. And in fact, we can. Farms and fields. And over here, we can grab wetland fields. Cool. We're going to be landing on the Iberian Peninsula here very soon. And there we are. The siege will go very quickly. There we go. I bet Carthage never expected, back when we started this in Imperator, I bet Carthage never expected to be invaded by Armenia. Okay, walking in here is actually pointless unless they're commanded by ruler, which they aren't. So we're going to walk up and take their capital instead. I don't care about this army. This is completely irrelevant to us. They're actually embarking? Hilarious. What are they going to do? Go try to siege this back? They're already working on sieging that back, actually. But we don't need it. We have their capital at this point. We're going to walk over here. And we're just going to continue sieging this. Now, they control the war target, so they have ticking war score here. But that's okay. We don't actually care about that. And the reason why we don't actually care about that is because we have battle war score. We can still win this. We don't need to occupy the war goal. So we're at 73% here. And they're going to have to come here if they want to get additional war score. Or I suppose they could start occupying our territory. That is a thing they could do. Are they doing that? They are. But we're sieging way, way faster. We can get a lot from occupation. This is not a problem. We're at 85. Make that 84. And how much are we getting from these counties? Not a whole lot, but we're getting some. We do require a new spy master. That will be this gentleman. They finished a siege, so we're at 79. We should really put in a siege commander here. There we go. We'll come down to Cordoba. We're at 82 right now, so we're kind of falling behind a little bit. I don't expect that to continue, though. We can siege very quickly. So that's 86. Offer concubine? No, thank you. 89. 88. Okay, they're walking in over this way. They're going to attack us here. We should win this. Oh yeah, we handily win that. And we actually captured his son and heir. So the war is over, and we will enforce our demands. All that for a single county. Should have just given it, Carthage, honestly. Okay, so there's that done. Now, Sao only exists over here now. That's a little sad. Now we can declare on this guy doing a holy war for duchy up over here. That would get us one single county. This county has a lot of holdings in it. Okay, that's exciting stuff. So we would just do a holy war for county then, if that was the case there. Otherwise, the other duchy that we could go for would be this one, which would actually give us a lot of control over the Sahara. I say we do it. Now, who else would we potentially declare on here? I would love to declare on Tata, but we're truced, so I don't think that's really an option. For now, I think we're just going to do this singular war. We can grab War Profiteer, that'll be fine. And I want to come into our capital here. And we'll work on getting some of these upgrades going. Trade port? Yep, sounds good to me. This is all fine. And we're basically out of cash, so we'll come on back over here now. These guys are going to head in over this way. And we need a new Chancellor. This guy will do. No real problem here, of course. We're not expecting a challenge. This guy's got 8,800 troops. Yeah, he's got more troops than we brought, but our troops are all super duper high quality. So that's not a problem. Can we increase the size of any of these? The answer is no. Let's walk down here and stack wipe his army. Perfect. He should get stack wiped here. And he was. That was 50% war score. So good luck to him with the rest of the war. We're to grab this siege here. Make sure that we have ticking on our side. Or at least not on his side at this point. We got an old signet ring. Cool. And we're at 63% war score. We got 13.8 from that occupation. That's solid. I like it. Okay. Our child died. Oh, we're going to stop eating, I guess. It's not going to be healthy for us. We're going to die soon. That was always going to be the case. We're almost 70. So, yeah, that's certainly going to be a bit... Or not going to be very long, rather. Until we die. We're at 86% war score, and ticking is now on our side. We're just going to hit their capital, and I expect the siege of the capital to end this war. Absolutely. Well, that's interesting. Yorubaland is over here. Now, we're not actually going to be able to take that just yet. but that's fine. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We will hand these titles on out to various nobles of the Armenian culture. Perfection. Okay. So, of course, we're going to have to go after some additional territories over here. We created a bit of border core there, but that gives us a lot of options over here, and that's what we really wanted. We could go after Yorubaland. We can go after Kebi. Can we actually forced vassalize you? Oh, we don't have the CB. Maybe now we do? Now we do. He's got too much to forced vassalize. Not by much, I don't think, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So if we were to holy war for the Duchy of Air, he would still have one too many counties, I believe. It's an option, though. We could go for that. We could also do a holy war for county in Yorubaland, and that's what we're going to do for now. And I think we're going to go after Air as well. We may as well do that. Push through this. That gives us another CB against this guy. So that's good. And we're truced here. Oh, actually, this truce is gone. So we could holy war for this duchy as well. Let's do it. So we're going to get through these fairly quickly. It's going to be a little awkward for us, but it'll be fine. We'll raise our men-at-arms here. And they're going to head up over to Janet. Hi, Royal Court. Juicy. Okay, we're out of here. That's all we wanted from the Royal Court. Perfect. So we're going to get our troops raised up, and Janet will fall very soon. We're getting a lot of construction finished. That's great. Looks like they're not even going to try to contest this. I don't blame them, to be clear. And they're in another war, so that's kind of funny. We'll get to them eventually. Okay, we finally managed to make it to Janet, and there we go. That was a lot less than I expected. Ah, this is their capital down here. That explains a lot. For now, we're going to head over here. And that'll be fine. We can always raise more troops if we feel like we need it. They did bring in a holy order, so maybe we should raise up a few extra over here. Like 10k. It'll take them a little bit to get here, but we're on our way with our main troops as well. So that's 6k, that's 12k. There we go. So how long before we arrive here? 55 days? Sounds good. That's not too long. They're turning around and going back into their territory. Okay, so that's their forces. Got it. Good to know. We're going to split off our standard siege force here. We're going to send them off over this direction, give them a siege commander. And we're going to wait for these guys to arrive. Any moment now. There we go. And the bombards split out as well. And over they go as well. These guys group together, and we're going to head down over this way. Cool. Now, the Yorubaland troops, we don't know where those are. We have no real idea about that one. I thought I put a siege commander in here. He must have died or something. We'll put in a new one. I guess we'll fight this force. Okay, we see them coming around this direction. Sounds good. We're going to come in over here. And we'll get this siege in air done. And we died. Okay. We knew that that was coming, so that's fine. We didn't exit any of our wars. We are going to have some factionalism here. We're going to put in powerful vassals into the council for now. And try to make them a little bit happier. And we're over our force limit, or rather our domain limit. So we're going to need to make this our primary title again. There we go. Cool. And we are the correct culture and religion. Good to know. I want to check in on the status of our capital here. Looks like that conversion canceled. Unfortunate. We'll get that going again, and we're going to need to hand out some titles here. Actually, hang on. What's our wife status? Okay. Move her over to manage domain. We're still going to have to hand out 2. That's fine. So we'll hand these on out. There we go. No problem there. Our heir is currently unmarried. We'll go for someone like this. There we go. And then we'll wrap up these wars as soon as we can. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to work on our guaranteed vassal issues. We're going to have a lot of factionalism, I think. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.